Welcome to Rapid Fire Theater's 2021 Bonfire Festival, broadcasting live to you from Treaty 6 territory. The Bonfire Festival is a special time of year where we bring our newest and most innovative ideas to audiences for the very first time. This past year has required a lot of innovation from our artists as we have reimagined improv for virtual performance. We're excited to share these new ideas with you, so thank you for being here and supporting Rapid Fire Theater during this time. Speaking of support, we want to give a huge thanks to our funders, the Edmonton Arts Council, Alberta Foundation for the Arts, and our sponsor, Oodle Noodle. So thanks again for being here, and enjoy tonight's bonfire. How do you turn this off?
Bonfire!
Hello, and welcome to Infomercial Hour. I'm Katrina, and today I'm going to be leading you through this show. Now, to start off the top here before we get into some introductions, for today, we are going to need the suggestion of an object. In fact, we'll need 5 objects. So if you guys want, you can go into the chat on YouTube and you guys can start suggesting objects in the chat. So an object like an apple is an object, okay? In case there was some confusion there. So type those on in so that we can do improv tonight. Now, that said, what are you going to watch tonight? Well, basically, Infomercial Hour is a show where we're going to start off the top with one of the objects that you suggested, and we're going to do an infomercial about that object. And then that's going to transition us into a scene. And within that scene, out of the objects we picked for suggestions, we're going to use another one of those objects in that scene to then create another infomercial about that object. So basically, we're just going to take 5 objects off the top as our suggestions, and we'll pepper them into the show tonight for you. So really all you gotta do is work now and sit later. We're getting some tennis ball, big hamster ball, big sticky trash can, wonderful. We need 2 more at least. Oh my gosh, a big sticky garbage can twice, well that's not helpful. Anyhow, let's meet our cast. Cast, you wanna turn on your cameras and say howdy? There they are. I don't know if they want to talk, but I'll write down some suggestions here.
Hi, I'm Sid.
And I'm Kelly.
I'm Blaine.
And I'm Maria.
And that's the squad tonight, folks. Okay, we've got quite a few suggestions here. So I'm going to start naming off the 5 that we'll use. We're not using them in any particular order, okay? But we will be using all 5. So let's start. I'm loving dentures, so we're going to use dentures. Dentures is one. I'm also loving toilet brush. So we're also going to use toilet brush throughout the scene, okay? Dentures, toilet brush. I'm also seeing crucifix, and I like that due to my Catholic roots. So we're going to put crucifix in there. Dentures, toilet brush, crucifix. What else we got? We have a stump grinder. I think that's funny. So dentures, toilet brush, crucifix, stump grinder, and we're going to take one more. Let's do tennis ball. So those are the 5 that we'll see tonight. Dentures, toilet brush, crucifix, stump grinder, and tennis ball. Let's just pick one to start off. We'll start off with dentures. Thanks for being here. Here comes a commercial about dentures.
Good evening. So you're finding yourself at home, right? And the Uber guy has just arrived with your food, and you suddenly realize you've got nothing to eat it with. What are you going to do? Well, you could search around the house, or you could dentures. Think about dentures. Have you got a bunch of teeth lying around the house that you just don't know what to do? Well, not only can we provide you with dentures themselves, we can teach you how to make your own dentures. Just gather up those teeth. They can be real teeth. They can be teeth from the dog. They can be old pieces of corn that you found under the couch. We will teach you how to weave those together into teeth that can actually be put into your mouth or any other orifice that you feel. Maybe you want to talk and chew at the same time. We have dentures that will fit in places where you don't normally talk. Isn't that really what you want? Isn't that really what you need out of your dentures? That kind of ability to adapt to a situation. right? Because sometimes you're on the phone, you're making an important business call, you're on Zoom, and you want to be able to chew your food without people being able to see it. You want dentures that will fit where the sun don't shine. So that's what you need to do. You need to contact us from the Sun Don't Shine Dentures. Yes, dentures for everyone.
Well, this is my husband, Jeremy. And Jeremy actually, he stopped eating at the table a long time ago because he likes to eat in front of the television. Isn't that right, Jeremy?
Oh, yes, that Merv Griffith, he knows how to solve a case.
Oh, and it drives me nuts. So we came up with a compromise. Jeremy sits in front of the television, but he leaves his dentures at the table with me. So it's kind of like we're eating dinner together. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
I got all the nutrients I need with Merv Griffith at my face and you at my end.
So thank you for the Sun Don't Shine Dentures.
And thank you, Merv Griffith.
I used to have to talk like this because I didn't have my temper. But now I can talk with my teeth, thanks to these dentures. In fact, one night I was at my daughter's wedding when all of a sudden, all of my teeth fell out. Whoosh. Oh.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being here.
Sweetheart, I've never been more excited to be your papa in my entire life.
Father, it was so sweet that you walked me down the aisle, and it was like you were also the flower girl because you were throwing your teeth.
Do you think people noticed? I was pretty embarrassed.
I think you played it off well, but I don't know. Honey, what do you think? Honey, you have your mute on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just another senior moment. Yeah, no, I ended up getting a tooth in my hair.
Well, it kind of looks like a nice barrette. It's like a little accent piece to your look. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you.
Well, actually, Dad, that brings us to what we wanted to say. Honey, I can't say it. He's my father. You have to be the one who says it.
Right. Look, you are not welcome to the after party.
Is it because of the teeth thing? Is that?
Absolutely. That's actually fully the reason.
I couldn't help it. And as soon as they started falling out, I grabbed my dentures and I threw those in and they look great, right?
No,
right?
And they do look good, but it's just our big special day, right, honey?
Yeah. No, we have a band coming in to perform, and Fleetwood Mac is gonna be there. So we don't know.
I thought Fleetwood Mac was dead. You guys resurrected him from the grave to come play?
We did resurrect the one man that is Fleetwood Mac. That one man, we resurrected him, but it was kind of like a beautiful wedding witch ceremony. So sorry, Dad. We actually are going to go to the venue. We have to pull Fleetwood Mac himself off of the crucifix.
I'm Fleetwood. I'm Fleetwood. Last name that. I'm Fleetwood. Last name that. Has this ever happened to you? Have you ever found yourself stuck to potential, stuck to the Lord, stuck to Fleetwood Mac? Maria, our friend here, has. Tell us your story, Maria.
So when I graduated from college, like I totally didn't know what to do with myself, right? So I moved out of my parents' house, and that's when I found the crucifix. So I totally bought a bunch of Jesuses. And
That's right, she did. The crucifix. It's $4.99 if you buy right now. But Maria, tell them what else will happen if they buy right now.
if you buy right now, Jesus is going to come. And baby, that's an Easter 2.0.
That's right, folks. Jesus Christ himself will come to your house tonight to personally deliver your crucifix. We have a story about someone receiving it. Let's listen.
He will be risen.
If you buy, just 1 second. If you buy one crucifix, you'll get the second crucifix for free. Glow in the dark style, baby.
Hi, my name is Stephen Hawking. I used to believe in science and hate religion, but all of a sudden, once I bought my crucifix, I realized that Jesus was the way, the only way. In fact, I had been having a tough time before I found my crucifix, but it actually helped me tunnel out of a hole that I was stuck in. Whoosh!
Well, hi, it's Vinny Sarcoma here, and a lot of people are wondering, how can I get my crucifix made? And we have some craftsmen here who will build them for you. Now, the nice thing about having a crucifix is built by us, which is, crosses are us, is that you have 3 days to pay. So we will deliver it, and you have 3 days to return it if you feel this crucifix isn't the one that you are looking for. Because the last thing we want to do is, nail you to a crucifix. So if you don't like it, you can ship it on back, because frankly, we can use the wood. So think about that. We've got craftsmen waiting by. Some of them are indeed carpenters, and we know how to put one piece here, because some will not make it correct. They'll take one piece and they'll kind of put it over there somewhere. But we have the craftsmen who know that one piece goes like this, the other piece goes like that, and that's years of training. And we have many of them have been at the Holy Land. So you think about us, and we will make your crucifix.
Yeah, I was a crucifix construction worker, and I was working on a crucifix when all of a sudden, I met the love of my friggin' life, man. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, whoa. Hello there. Are you checking out my wood? Oh, I wish I could hear you. You're talking so quietly.
I'm so sorry. Sometimes my voice just goes silent.
Don't worry about it.
So I was wondering, do you have a piece of wood I could borrow to make a birdhouse?
Oh my god. You wanna make a birdhouse with my wood?
Yes. I was just walking by, and I had to stop and stare at the cherry wood that you had.
Well, it is some quality wood. If you wanted to use it to make a birdhouse, I guess you could do that, but also, this wood is actually the best wood in the world to use to make toilet brushes. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds like the wood would scratch the shit out of your porcelain, but if you cut it fine enough with this soft red cherry wood, good soft wood for making a crucifix to hang a person on, it's the best kind of wood to use. Would you like me to make you one?
Come on over.
Oh my god, I'll bring my wood with me.
Hey folks, does this ever happen to you? You're going to the bathroom, you're blowing some thick mud, and you stand up to wipe off your soft little freshly baked buns, and you look down at your toilet and it's covered in your big old stanky mud. Well, that's a gross little issue you got there, my friend. Well, don't worry, because with the new Toilet Brush 5000, we're going to clean that mud right up. You ever cook yourself a butt burrito? 7-bean. Yeah, exploded in the microwave out your butt, and it's all over your beautiful white porcelain bowl? Don't worry, because we got the Butt Plunger 5000. It's both a butt plunger and also a toilet bowl on the other end. Are you ever curling some dang thick brown pipe out your pipe hole? Don't worry about it. Is it making a stanky little beautiful abstract brown art piece on the walls of your art gallery that is the bowl of your toilet? You don't even worry about it. Because with this new Toilet Bowl 5000, you can clean it right up. Your wife's going to come home. She's going to say, wow, wait, what am I, in a hotel? You're right, baby. You are in a hotel.
I love dairy. I can't have dairy on a regular basis, but boy, oh boy, should I ever have to eat it, which is every single day. I look at those food groups and I pay close attention. I do a total paint job on my toilet. And now, because of the Toilet Brush 5000 that I got for a sweet deal of $9.99, geez Louise, I find myself with the cleanest, most beautiful porcelain toilet you ever did saw.
That's right. Are you ever growing a thick brown tail out of the back end of your little your butt? Are you ever launching NASA launching a shuttle into space, a brown stanky shuttle into space out to the back end? Are you ever making room for some lunch? You know what I mean? Are you ever dropping off some cash at the old butt bank? It makes a mess. Now, if you are wanting to keep your toilet clean, and we all know that that's a really big, important deal, just listen to these extra testimonials. I think you're going to like who comes next.
Well, I would just like to interject here. My name is Lance Lansington. I am a member of the Professional Infomercial Announcers Union, the PIA, and I would like to object to the fact that so many of the infomercial announcers have Southern accents. This is not the way we are. We are a diverse group. Most of us are white and most are old men, but very few of us have Southern accents. So I just was able to interject into this just to let people know that this is not the way we normally are. So I'll now return you to your program. Was that all right? Did they get all the cat? Oh, it's still on.
Hi there. I'm also an infomercial talker, and I also don't have a Southern accent. But you know what I do have? The Toilet Brush 5000. In fact, I used that toilet brush just last week when Oprah Winfrey herself was coming to my house to do a piece on me. And of course, I didn't want Oprah using no dirty bathroom, so I whipped out my toilet cleaner and I cleaned that toilet. Whoosh.
Well, it's been a lot of talk today about the Toilet Brush 5000, and it is a very good product, but it's nothing like the product we have, the stump grinder. If you have been using the Toilet Bowl 5000, you know that you can get a lot of stains happening there, but with the stump grinder, we can get into places even that 5000 can't. And admittedly, there's some chance that you'll lose several vital organs in the process, but really, isn't cleanliness better than perhaps a spleen? Think about that, because the stump grinder is exactly what it is. By the time it's done, you'll be a stump and not a whole lot more, but again, clean. Now we're trying to think of a new name for it. The stump grinder, we find that the sales have gone down a little bit, but we have lots of testimonials from people who have used the stump grinder, because some people are a little hesitant. Perhaps it's the 600 horsepower motor that we use. Perhaps it's the fact that it's entirely diesel driven. But some people are a little nervous. So I'm hoping that I can convince a few fine people to explain to you why the stump grinder has really made their lives better. As for me, I only exist from the waist up.
Hi, I'm Rick. And as Rick, I hate every single new form of technology that came to exist after the Black Plague. I think the Black Plague was the best part in human history. And so, because of that, I am anti-toilet. And everywhere I went, I saw toilets. So I took my stump grinder, TM, and I used it to grind the shit out of those toilets, baby. Now everywhere I go, no toilet, just hole for my hole. Oh yeah.
I use the stump grinder. Me and my best friend use the stump grinder for all of our acne purposes. We got a lot of stumps on our face. And then, so basically what we do is we use that 100 horsepower stump grinder that's all on diesel, and I can afford it. And we grind the grime out of our face.
Yeah, I use it when I go to sleep, and like it gets a little messy, but it works magic. My face is serving face, okay? Flawless. And work.
And work.
And work.
And work.
Oh my god, Mom. Tomorrow's the prom and my face, my acne's terrible. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh my god, Clementine, don't you know that Mommy has her very own stump grinder? 5 million?
What? To put on my face? Isn't that dangerous?
Look, it may take off a nose, but if we use it carefully, it will take off that acne. So here we go. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh my god, my skin's never looked this good. I just hope that there was something out there that could replace the tennis balls that I need to stuff in my bra in order to create the falsity that I have yitties.
Has this ever happened to you? You're sitting in your beautiful home, getting ready for a night on the town. Maybe you're sitting on your turlet. I don't know. Maybe you're a little squirrel who hit up a nice little acorn up there years and years ago, and now it's finally coming up to say howdy doody. Maybe you're sitting there and you're making some space to get dancing tonight. You got the big stank snake squirreling its way out. And then you look down at them tiny little titties. Well, of course, what you need is our titty patter. Now, we use a special formula of padding that we got from actually a very famous tennis player. You all know the one. She's Olympic. And she would cut them in half and put them in my bra, actually, when we were friends in high school. So please welcome none other than Serena Williams.
Hi, that's right, I'm Serena Williams. And I've been a tennis player for many years. And, you know, the difficulty of being a woman in sport is I'm quite muscular all over. I'm actually so much more physically fit than every single one of you watching this program right now that I actually do not have breasts because I am that physically fit. Because there is zero fat on my body. But sometimes, you know what? I'm feeling it. I want to have breasts. So maybe just one, whatever you're into. You can take these patented tennis ball boobies and just stuff them in your bra any way you like. Of course, we carry many different sizes. A, B, not C, but D. Everything you need. Now, let's hear about some people who've actually used tennis titties in their lifetime.
I only ever had a globe and a softball, but now with tennis titties, I look natural.
I was always really insecure growing up, especially with all the watermelons that these girls had in their shirts. And I'm not just talking about a metaphorical watermelon, like actual watermelons. But then I came across tennis titties, and baby, I am living my life. I've even become, yes, a Victoria's Secret fashion model. My name is Giselle Boonshin Shannon.
Giselle, is there a Giselle here? Hello? Someone auditioning for, Giselle, there's two of you.
Yes.
I'm catching some tension here. Do you guys know each other before this, or?
Well, yes, that's my mother there. I'm the Giselle who is auditioning. Is the role still available?
Well, actually, what I'm focusing in on right now here is your mother's huge knockers. And for a Victoria's Secret model, I mean, as you know, they all have huge knockers. So Giselle's mom, how did you get such lustrous lumps, may I ask?
Right. Well, I, like many women, have come across the tennis titties.
Oh.
And they're sold at Walmart, at Target, online. And I wake up with these tennis titties, and I go to bed with these tennis titties, and my baby will wear the tennis titties.
Wow. Well, you know what? If she wears your tennis titties, then the job's hers. She can be the next Victoria's Secret top model. Why don't we bring her back? Let's see what she looks like with those tennis titties in there. Wow.
Well, I would just like to speak on behalf of the older generation, because tennis titties, a lot of women think it's only for the young. But after you reach a certain age, your natural endowments sometimes tend to travel a little past the foul line, if I may keep the tennis analogy going. And sometimes it's good to have the tennis titties, to put them back where they were, in the pre-war position, I like to say. Mm-hmm. So tennis titties have really helped me to land, get the fellas looking at me at the seniors' home. The ones with good eyesight, that is. One has a lazy eye, but nowadays, even one eye looking at you is just something you want. And if it weren't for tennis titties, that just wouldn't have happened. So thank you, tennis titties. Thank you for making me feel sexy in my twilight years.
You know what? I think that's a great place to end. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, tennis titties. We'll bring everyone back and we'll all say goodbye. See you later. Thanks for coming to the show. Yeah, good night.
Night.
Hope you stuff things in your bra just to see what happens.
But not a stump grinder.
That would hurt. I wonder if my boss came. She said she was going to. I really hope she did.